deep breath in. Let it go, let it out. One more time. Breathe into the belly and the chest. And let it go, let it out. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, I hear, or it's been a bumpy ride. I feel like that's in Harry Potter when they're sitting in the bus and they're like going in between the different portals from the worlds, from the world of the from the world of the Matrix and the Mugglers into the portal of the magic and the wizards and the fairies. And in between there is gonna be a bumpy ride, and towards going into the portal is gonna be a bumpy ride. I keep hearing it's gonna be a bumpy ride, but place both feet in the timeline that you are intending to manifest and it will calm. It is calming. It's kind of like the takeoff moment, you know, and it's like we're taking off into space, like it's gonna be a before we start, and just like, and but once it's in the air. I was flying the other day because I was flying from Costa Rica to Sweden to see my family for a little bit, but you know, takeoff in the flight. It's coming here straight away. Like the takeoff moment is like, it can be bumpy. It can be like, it takes a lot of energy. It's also an energy burst. But once we're in the air, and once like the pressure of the air has shifted and all of these things, I mean, it's pretty chill. It's quite calm, unless there's some turbulence along the way, which it also can be sometimes, right? So this is something that was coming through right now, because I feel like many of us in the collective right now, it has been a bumpy ride. It has felt bumpy. It has felt like, oh, it's going good, and then like, wow, what's happening? Like, wow, okay, it's stabilizing. Then you're like, wow, some turbulence again. Like that kind of feeling is what I'm getting. And why I'm coming through to you today, if you're here, it is for a reason. It is to be reminded of you're not alone on this journey, first of all, but we are in this boat together. We're all sitting on this airplane together, you guys. So the channeling messages, hi, by the way, I just get straight into it because I felt that the analogy of the airplane came, but hi for everyone but for anyone who's new here, I'm Isabel Katarina. I'm a Nordic medicine woman, a psychic channel and spiritual teacher. And I am super grateful for all of you guys that are here today. Thank you so much for being with me and supporting. Thanks for all your likes and shares. Thank you so much for supporting my work and joining my ceremonies and trainings and booking sessions with me. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you all. I also wanted to mention that this weekend I am doing an 11/11 off my offerings. So I'm gonna pin down a little code that you can use in the checkout for my online training or my online ceremony or my private sessions just for this weekend until the 7th of September, just until the full moon. I have that little offer for you guys. So if you want to join any of my, if you've been thinking about it and you feel like joining, then yeah, here's a chance to get a little 11/11 energy code discount, so to speak. So please come and join us. But anyway, if you're here, you are about to put both feet in the timeline that you are here to manifest. So that's what I kept hearing. Place now both feet in the timeline that you're intending to manifest, that you've been seeing and sensing and feeling, and it will calm, and the energy is going to calm. Because every time you're feeling this upgrade happening, it's not without for nothing. Let me tell you that. I've told you that before, and that's also why you are searching right now for this information. That's why you're even sitting here listening to me in this moment, is because this transmission of energy is a very, very important one for the remembrance that you're going through, and not just from me, but from all different sources of high frequent light love based energies that are coming to you right now, and to be aware as well of the trickster energy. And I feel like you have come far enough to be able to see through the tricksters when you meet one, and that you're able to relax into the knowing that when you meet earth angels, other earth angels and other light workers that are standing in the light with the integrity as well, then you relax. Your nervous system can relax and you feel a resonance, right? So listen to that resonance or the dissonance that might come, and also that some people, even if they're coming from the light, they might not resonate with you and your core frequency. So it's not about judging or putting people in different boxes, but it is to continue to listen to where things are resonating with you. And the Hierophant is coming through here. So what I'm sensing and feeling is that you are really raising your standards in all areas of your life. And there are still some areas of your life that is trying to catch up with you. There might be some old patterns that you're still like old programming. It's almost like I'm seeing it as this kind of grid work that you have, your mental grid work, and it goes horizontal and it goes vertically, and it's like, it's kind of like a matrix, like, and inside here is all these different strings of thoughts and energetical, almost worms. And some of them are tangled together. Some of the energies are still a bit tangled together. It's kind of like, I feel many of you are upgrading your economy right now, your money, for example. And it's not for everyone. This is timeless and readings that are for a group of the collective that are rising right now. But so take what resonates, right? So always, always, always. Anyway, I have sensed that a lot of you guys are upgrading your economical situation right now, and it might have been a bumpy ride and it might still feel a little bit bumpy, but then you're seeing this new way of allowing abundance into your life, but then you're still operating and thinking in the fear-based energy that we have been programmed to believe, that it's meant to be hard, that we have to work hard, that you have to trade your precious hours for a certain amount of money, and if you're raising, like if you're getting better and better and climbing the ladder, then you can like argue for another 5 cents an hour or $1 an hour with your boss, and then you ask him if it's okay, if you're allowed to have this week of vacation, 1 to 4 to 3 weeks, I don't know, depending on what country you're in, every year, and you're asking someone else for permission to do things that you want to do. And this is all programmed, and you can see through it. You've seen through it for a long time, but it is also still being upgraded. And this is the key right here. Nobody can give you permission, and when you stop waiting for other people to give you permission to do things, because this is a programming also from when we were kids, right? We had to ask for permission from our parents, like, and if we did something wrong, we would be punished in some way, or if we didn't show up in the way that our parents expected, we would be punished in some way, which was also teaching us all the time that like your own inner guidance is not enough. Like you have to ask for permission, and being afraid of doing something wrong because maybe you will be punished and maybe you will not be shown love and be loved. So ultimately we have all been programmed one way or another to different degrees, right? Different cultures. We're all from different places in the world that are here right now, you and I. The rainbow family. The rainbow family is this group of souls, this high frequent group of souls, gives me chills, that are earth angels, that are light workers, that are these very, very sensitive children we were, right, that had to numb ourselves to be able to cope with the numbness of society. And you are waking up right now. We are all waking up to a new, now I hear a crow outside is talking. And yeah, it's like the death and the rebirth, and it's the crow also talks about, like, the energy of the crow is about seeing through the veil of illusions, seeing through the veil of life and death, seeing through the veil of what once you thought was reality, but that is no more. And one of these things here, the Queen of Coins is coming out. This is coming through very clearly right now, that you don't have to ask anyone for permission. You don't. You just need to give yourself permission right now. 4 of coins in reverse. It's like if you've been holding on tight to some old stories, some old programming, this thing about money keeps coming. Because this is also can be like a cheap attitude and a cheap, like it's like holding on to the coins as tightly as you can because you don't know where the money is gonna come next, or like all of these things. And it's like it's being reversed because you are being called now to place both feet in the new timeline that you want to create, and not want to, but that has already been created, and you have sensed it and felt it, and you can almost touch it, and some of you are touching it. You are already touching this new timeline, but there's still 1 foot in the back of the old timeline, and that is the feeling you're having. Not that you are having, but that might be going through you in one way or another right now. So bear with me here as I am Empress. Yeah, as I'm correcting the frequency of my words the way that they want me to share them right now. I'm channeling beings from many different parts of the universe, I would like to say. Both the angelic realms, from there are now when I say the angelic realms, I was feeling Archangel Michael coming through, holding us, holding you. There is this grandfatherly energy that's been coming through lately. This grandfatherly energy of the big bear, a big bear holding you, supporting you, showing you that you are held, that you are safe. Now the Empress is coming through because he sits, the Emperor and the Empress, right? Take it as it resonates. She's sitting here in this golden background in nature. She has these beautiful clothes on and she's relaxed. She's relaxed in the knowing that she's the Empress, that good things comes to her easily, always easily, that the programmings of the olds are falling away as you are seeing through one magic trick after another. Yeah? 9 of... Here we are. 9 of... Interesting. This is the cups. But the word wasn't really coming through. But the 9 is before the 10. 1 to 9, 1 to 10, and then we come to 10 and it's a 1 again and we start over. So you are on the 9, this is the brink, this is the completion, coming full circle. You're about to come full circle on something in your life, like things are about to click into place right now, like so deeply. Now stop waiting for this permission, for someone else to tell you that you're good enough, or like, oh no, we gave you, like, here is the diploma, here is this, you finished education, now here is this golden ticket. No, here is your golden ticket right here. Let me give you a golden ticket right now. You are free to choose in this moment. You do not need anyone else's permission to shine. You're allowed to shine. You're allowed to share everything that you are. That's why the Chariot is coming through, because it is time to move forward. So if you're still sitting and waiting for somebody or something to come and quote-unquote save you from the situation that you feel that you're in, you're like waiting for someone to give you money all of a sudden from nowhere. You're waiting to win the lottery and everything is gonna be okay. Or like you're waiting for, you know, someone from the outside to come and kind of save you in a sense. Now, just know that you are the one that you've been waiting for. And if you're still waiting for someone on the outside to come and help you, you're missing the point. And then you're still 1 foot in each timeline. Did you catch that one? It's important. Did you now? So when you start to move forward, in the sense that, well, let me put myself in the driver's seat of the car now. I don't want to be in the passenger seat anymore. Because I don't have that much to say when I'm in the passenger seat. I just have to trust that the driver is gonna drive me safe to the next destination. But if you put yourself in the driver's seat and you start to move forward and walk and sprint and bicycle and take the train out. You're not taking the train, that's the thing. You're in the driver's seat. You're in the driver's seat right now. And you're moving forward. It means also that a big part of this is to claim the re-remembrance of the value that you hold. I keep telling you, you're golden. Everything you touch turns to gold. You're 3 inches from gold. Gold, gold, gold. Look at her. Look at him. This is the emperor. This is the empress. You are golden. You're sitting in an ocean of gold. But it's not the way that you think that it is. It is you who are the golden ticket. And the world really, really needs you right now. You carry ancient codes that the world really, really needs right now. You carry ancient codes within your DNA, within your frequency that the world needs right now. And once you start to really embrace all that you are and own it, and not waiting for other people to give you permission and say, oh yes, you are good enough, you can go for it, or like, yes, I see you, like, I'm just gonna give you all of this. No, you see you. I can see you. I can lift you. For me, it's easy to see the timeline that you are stepping into, and the shine and the strength and everything that you're holding. But it doesn't matter how long I see it, or how many times I tell you, you need to see it. You are using only this moment that you and I have right now. We're looking at each other right now, and I see you. I see you. Use it as the remembrance. Use it as the activation code for you to remember, for you to acknowledge, for you to embrace the power that is within you. So within, so without. What you see in others is what you're seeing in yourself as well. What you continue to meet on the outside is a frequency that is somewhat in your frequency. It doesn't mean that you have to say yes to it. Just because it comes into your field doesn't mean you have to say yes to it. I had a friend say the other day that had stopped smoking a while ago, and it was just this, like, I know the same feeling because it's been, yeah, also a part of my past, and it's just this kind of energy of you have stopped something, and then it's in your frequency, and then you have a thought about it, and then suddenly it comes in, and someone was like, here, do you want to smoke? And he was like, no, I don't smoke anymore. You know what I mean? And sometimes it feels like a test almost, and it's like the old comes circle back around just when you're about to let it go, not to test you, but it's just a reflection of that it's still somewhat in your field, and then you can choose if you want to embrace it again, or if you want to say, no, thank you. You know? So these old patterns of yours are now being released as we speak. As we speak, it's being released, and you always have freedom of choice. Here we go. Love this. The freedom of choice is you sitting in the driver's seat. So when the wands are coming through now, here is the Ace of Wands together with the Knight of Wands. So this guy here, this girl right here, this guy here, he has both hands on the wands. He's like taking his power back fully. And the wand is to be held with both hands, in the sense that it's like, oh, wait a second, this is my life. What do I want to do with this? Where do I want to go? Who do I want to be? And then start to move in that direction, not just thinking about it, but also moving forward. And some people, I had a client the other day, and she was saying, like, oh, I had this huge vision of something that I had created, and when I came back from the vision, I was feeling this sadness, because I was feeling that how much work I have to do to be able to manifest all of these things. And I was in a way correcting the language, because it was not about all the work she has to do to be able to do these things. It is the remembrance of who she is and what she is becoming, because it has already been created. Are you following me on all of this? I'm not trying to jump around or being like hard, but I also feel that there's like a victim energy that I can sense. And this victim mentality and victim energy is kind of like feeling sorry for oneself for things not working out the way that we expect. But it's not because they are not working out, or because they are not the way that you expect. Now it is starting to rain out here. It's been some very sunny days, but I don't know if you can hear the rain. The rain is cleansing this. The rain is coming in to cleanse right now. The victim energy is about to go out the door when you realize that there is no one or nothing to wait for, because you have been the one you've been waiting for all along. And the way that you show that to yourself and to the universe is by starting to take action forward on the things that your inner heart, inner knowing soul knows to be true for you. It does not mean that the decisions that you're about to make will be the easiest ones. Some decisions that your intuition and heart is telling you to do might be to leave something behind or leave someone behind. It might be to start something that feels scary. It might be about putting yourself out there and there is a resistance and a fear there because it is some old programmings again with this kind of old entanglements of like not being good enough and all of these kind of things that is being released. But they're not being released by you sitting and waiting. They're being released by you taking action forward and showing yourself that that fear is not holding you back anymore. Evolution. That's the evolution. This card came out in the last reading. This reading right here is really important. Are you hearing everything that I'm saying? Are you able to take it in? Your evolution is you coming back to the core frequency of the strength that you are, that you hold, and really own it. There is not really nothing you have to do. Like, it's not life force. Yeah, this is bringing you life force. This is bringing you your power back. This guy right here, this angel here, all yellow. Maybe yellow is very significant right now, the solar plexus chakra, to come back to your power, to stand in your power, to remember your power. Because in the remembrance of that, it will be easy to move forward. And like I said just before I interrupted myself with the card, was it's not about that you have to do all of these things. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You don't have to... Something was being released right now, really good. Now, it's not about doing, it is about aligning. But then it is the initiation of things. The initiation is bringing the energy forward. It's almost like you're just pushing a little ball off the edge, and that's all you did. Now the ball is flying, like it's already in the air. You don't have to do much more. The momentum has started. It's gonna land sooner or later. Kind of the same if you decide to take off and make the jump. The jumping, that's the initiation. That gives me chills everywhere. The jumping is pushing play, making the first recording, putting it out there. I don't know if that's what you want to do. Just do whatever you want to do. And this is just an example of some of the things. Because the fear of being seen is... The fear of being seen is ready to be released when the remembrance of who you are and how important the frequency that you hold is for the world right now. When that remembrance becomes stronger than the fear, then the fear loses its power. Because it is not about what other people think about you, it is what you think about you. It is not about who understands and who misunderstands. It is about continuing to sharing your unique frequency and trusting that the people that are calling on you will find you and they will resonate with you. Trust is coming through. That's when you need to trust. When all you have is this internal knowing that you're meant to do more than what you are expressing right now. That's when you have to trust. And you are trusting and you are moving forward and you're doing so damn well. You really, really are. Virtual fog. This is another part of it. To release needing all these other people's information. Look at this person here. The fog is coming from also like the electronical fog. Like you now when you're watching me, you're receiving this frequency, but it's also it's also coming through the electronics, right? And the electronics can also be draining our energy sometimes. And the fogginess might come from receiving too many people's information. Too much frequency is going in, not enough is being released out. So the rain here that was coming is also to help cleanse that old energy. Yesterday I went out to buy some flowers. Right now I am in Sweden to visit my family for a little bit and to raise the frequency in here in this room, because I don't have the jungle as a background right now. I bought some of my favorite flowers, that is eucalyptus and roses, and also the little sunflowers. But yeah, eucalyptus is a beautiful plant for cleansing. It's something that you can have in your house. There's might be some other plants that are calling on you. The roses are vegan, vegetarian. Yeah, so this is something about what you're taking in, like being aware of what you're eating, but the plants are calling on you to support you. They want to support you. So here is some of these. Yeah, maybe rose and eucalyptus has significance for you as well. The rose is such a beautiful heart medicine, even having rose water around, and the eucalyptus, put it on your altar. Make some offerings with the eucalyptus and allow it to be supporting you to cleanse. Have you asked the angels for help with this? That also in this virtual fogginess where all of this information is coming from the outside, it can really help to just sit down and allow the internalness of the support to come from the angels, as if the angelic energy wanted to come through a lot today. That you can ask for help, to send your prayer. Please help me to upgrade my frequency into a new energy where I can perceive and receive in a new way. I'm asking my spirit team and spirit guides to support me in my rising. Help me to take my power back in a new way. Support me to stand in the light and to remember who I am. I'm asking the angels, I'm asking Archangel Michael to come and cut any cords of the old so that I can stand fully in the new. Help me to release any person, place or thing that is not of my highest good. Help me to come back to myself and remember that I am love and that the answer is love. All of your prayers are being answered, and you are the one to let them in. Your prayers are being answered with the understanding that you are the one you have been waiting for, and that with your action forward and with your initiation to move forward with the chariot, all the things are going to come to you. All of the things will come to you. Goddess. That is the work of the goddess. It is not to work hard, but it is the knowing that good things are coming always, and they are. So if it has been bumpy, if it's been a bumpy ride lately, and you feel like some things are working out, some things are not, just know that the new timeline that you're stepping into as fully embodying your work here as an earth angel, the knowing as an earth angel, and start to move forward with that, to start to support and know and embrace what it is you're here to give. If that is to whatever way that you want to create, if that is art in different forms. Art is an expression of the divine. It can take any form. And you sharing your art in whatever form that is supporting and raising the frequency of the world, because it is from that space that the frequency of the individuals will also rise. That is where the healing is coming. You are an earth angel. God box, visualize success. This is the last couple of things I'm going to share in this reading right here, especially if it has been a bumpy ride. I actually made this the other day. It says a God box, and it is to create like on your altar. If you don't have an altar, it's time to create an altar, a sacred space in your house. Let me do another video on this. To create a sacred space for your prayers, where your energetical standpoint, and it's a portal. So anyway, you can create a God box. It's like a little box or some little container that you create, and inside, like decorated nicely, I put a blue butterfly on mine, and write down your dreams, write down things that you are, not just like things that you're desiring, but life situations that you have been picking up on and sensing that you are meant to be living, and you're calling it in because of that. Now write it down, put it in the box, put it on your altar. Write it in a way as if it has already happened. Describe yourself in the situation that you have felt and sensed that you can still not fully touch, but write it down as if it's already there. Put it in the box. Trust it. Trust that your dreams are being heard and that everything is working out for you in the best possible way. Now visualize success. Keep seeing things working out for you. Continue to visualize yourself being in the situations where things are continuously working out, and that you are continuing to raise your vibration and stepping into the timeline that you have been sensing. Trust that you're here for a reason, and that you have not gone through all of the things you have gone through without any reason. Because let me tell you, everything you have gone through has been to prepare you to fully live the life of your dreams. It's not about what you get, it is about who you are becoming, to naturally embrace and hold that reality. And you are becoming, you are ever evolving, and you have come a lot further than what you can recognize. If you're seeing me right now, it is to remind you how far you have come. I want to congratulate you, I want to celebrate you, I want to lift you up, I want to remind you of how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, and for you to embrace yourself in that knowing that you're the one you've been waiting for. So stop waiting for someone else to give you permission, give you the things that you need, do things for you so you don't have to, so you can sit in the passenger seat. No, 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 you're missing the point. Get in the driver's seat of your life. You deserve it. You're amazing. So good to see you guys. Wow. They wanted me to stop right there, get in the driver's seat of your life. Well, if you want more support from me, I am doing an amazing online teacher training that's starting in a couple of weeks. I'm also doing an online blue flame initiation ceremony, and you can also book private sessions with me, healing sessions, readings, guidance and support. And yeah, these next couple of days until the 7th of September, if you're seeing this as it's coming out live, I am doing an 11/11, which is a new beginning sort of energy discount. So look at the discount code, put it in the when you check out on my website, and just know that you're super invited and welcomed, and I would love to work more with you and meet you. For now, have a beautiful day, a beautiful weekend, wishing you a powerful eclipse and full moon. May you continue to manifest everything you're here to manifest. Take a deep breath in. Let it go.